So let's go weekend predictions to finish up. We'll go college first. I'm still waiting on Coach Cassidy's predictions, so I'll get those off air. But I think he's playing a little mind game with us because he knows he has a lead. He's 26-13, but both JT and I have closed that gap since week one. JT's 2 games behind at 24-15. I'm 3 games behind at 23-16. Now, listen, at the end of the day, as long as JT doesn't win, it's all good. Whether Coach Cassidy wins or myself,
that's how you guys live life.
It doesn't matter. That's how we roll. But I think he's trying to find out who we're picking so he can keep his lead. Hey, that is
we don't play them games.
But that's fair. I got to get him off the air. All right. So first one, Oregon versus Washington for the Pac-12 title game.
I love Michael Penix, but I think it's going to be Oregon.
Listen, I think Oregon wins this game, but I'm going Washington. I'm still going with my team.
You got to ride with your guy.
With my guy. I can't switch at this point, even though I think I'm going to lose that one. Oklahoma State versus Texas for the Big 12 title.
I think Oklahoma's going to get this one.
Oklahoma State.
I think they'll get this one.
Woo! I'm going Texas. I think I may have had them in the college playoff at the beginning of the year, but I'm going with them.
You probably forgot who you picked.
Georgia versus Alabama.
Bama. Everything in the universe is telling us Bama going to win this game. Either they're going to win it outright or the rest will give it to them for the sake of the college football playoff committee.
I'm going Bama, and I think it's going to cause chaos in that committee room. Michigan versus Iowa.
Michigan.
Yeah, let's not fool around with that. JT, the point spread is like 22 points, I believe.
On Michigan, Iowa?
Yeah, it's 22.5, right?
That's funny. The point spread is more than Iowa could actually score in a game.
But JT, the over-under is like 36.5. So when you do the math,
that's terrible.
When you do the math, they're saying the score is going to be 29-6.
That sounds like an Iowa versus Michigan score.
Like 29.5 to 6.5 is what they're saying. That's crazy. The over-under is only 36, but they're expected to win by 22.5.
Yep, that's as automatic as it gets.
That tells me Michigan. And take the point and give the points because they're about to put a smackdown again. Last one, ACC title game, Louisville versus Florida State.
I think it's going to be Louisville.
Me too. I'm going Louisville just because I don't want FSU to win and go undefeated. All right. So I'll get Coach Cassidy's predictions off air. He didn't respond to my text message.
Yeah, he's trying to stack the deck. I got it.
Playing Jedi mind games is what he's doing. Smart guy, though. Smart guy. All right. NFL. King Ken. Bro, we got to take his picks to Vegas, bro. He was undefeated 2 weeks ago. He ran a clean slate. He's now 22-8. Now, granted, it's straight up. But think about all the national shows that do straight up picks, right? You know, ESPN Countdown. You've got Sunday Night Football with, you know, all of the people there. There's like 7 people picking. Bro, he's 22-8 straight.
Could have made some money this year.
Bro, he should be on one of those shows. You're second at 16-14. I'm third at 15-15. So I'm one.
So he got just enough games to jump in the second place. I know how this works.
I'm one game behind you in each college and the pros, and I can make it up both here.
He has schemed this entire schedule so he could catch up because you were terrible in the beginning.
I've come back. I told you. Give me time. As I
patience. All you need is time, right?
Patience is a virtue. All right, Seahawks at Cowboys.
Gotta go with my Super Bowl pick, Cowboys.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys are hot. Seahawks are in trouble. King Ken, now he did get back to me because he's like, yo, I got such a big lead. I'll phone these ones in. He does have the Cowboys. Broncos at Texans.
I think I'm going to go with the Broncos in this game. Ooh. Their defense has played much better since the Miami game, and C.J. Stroud got to have a rookie moment at some point.
Well, I think, one, King Ken is going with the Texans. He's going with his new hometown in a team that he was formerly with as well. I'm going with the Texans, and I think that game against Jacksonville, I always say they got to go through their lumps, right?
That's the lump.
Well, that's the lump for the regular season. That game gets them ready for Denver and Denver's defense. So I'm taking the Texans there. Chiefs at Packers.
Oh, this is going to be tough. I'm going to go with the Packers.
Woo! All right. No explanation. All right.
I think it's something relieving when you don't have to play every game with Aaron Rodgers like on your roster. And I think it just allows them to be free. And I think they're finding themselves at the right time as a young team.
You know what's easy? When you've got Patrick Mahomes on your roster. So
yeah, but it ain't as easy when you get Matt Nagy holding it back.
Well, you don't have Bieniemy. I can't say. Is there a Bieniemy still there?
Because you dare not say Nagy.
Well, King Ken and myself both taking Kansas City. And then the big game. Maybe the biggest game of the regular season. 49ers at the Eagles. Who you got?
Eagles. They've been waiting for this damn game because the 49ers have been like, oh, we didn't have a quarterback in that game. Things would have been different. They destroyed the quarterbacks in that game. I feel like this is the game that the Eagles have been waiting for. They've been sleepwalking through everything else. I feel like they're going to destroy the 49ers.
Man, I'll tell you what, I could have a 2-game lead on you by the end of this weekend in the NFL, bro.
You set it up that way.
No, I'm taking the 49ers, and this is why. You convinced me last year when you were the one that told me, listen, man, I think the 49ers win if Brock is healthy. And I was like, nah, come on, man. The Eagles are too good.
Oh,
and
I convinced you.
Then the Eagles lose in the Super Bowl to Kansas City when I thought they were the better team. And now I'm like, I think the 49ers have the better team. And this is what's going to be the difference, JT. The 49ers played Thursday night, Thanksgiving night. They have 10 days to
the mini bye.
And most of their starters didn't play in that fourth quarter. Philly, on the back end, played a Monday night game in Kansas City, then follows that up with an overtime game in the rain, in a brutal 4:30 game, in a physical game against Buffalo. And now they turn around and have the short schedule compared to San Fran. At some point, you can't go through Kansas City, Buffalo, and San Fran without a loss.
We got to find out.
To me,
everybody's been throwing the Eagles aside. They're like, they haven't played good. They played like shit. We look up, they got one loss.
But I think these last 2 wins have now opened people up, and they're saying Philly's the team to beat. You know what, though? The 49ers are saying,
I think the Eagles are to the 49ers what the 49ers are to the Cowboys. And we're about to find out why.
Say that again.
The 49ers, the Eagles are to the 49ers what the 49ers are to the Cowboys.
Oh, I disagree.
We ain't got time to argue that.
That's right. Because, again, I won the whole show. Oh, by the way, King Ken is going with the Eagles, by the way. So let me tell you something. I can make some games up here. I could be in second place. And listen, as long as King Ken wins,
set it up any other way because we could have bet on 6 or 7 games, but nah, you want to keep it at 4.
6 or 7? No way, get out.